questions, sir. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day in TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show. Your view empowers women globally.
It's your view, let it count.
Entertainment Splash delivers the hottest celebrity trends. On TVC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world.
I will continue to speak the truth.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News at 10 p.m. delivers the most important stories of the day. Max FM, your hit music radio station, captivates listeners daily across Lagos and Abuja, making every commute more enjoyable. Adaba 88.9 FM is not left out, as it is the voice of Southfield. And on TVC Digital, we reach to million viewers daily. All together, pulls in over 17 million viewers daily. Contact us on 0707-272-8338 or marketing at tvccommunications.tv. Partner with TVC Communications today. Let's grow together.
The TVC News at 7 and the TVC News at 10 are not like any other news broadcast.
It's the big news hour, the hour for the big breaking stories.
We've got some of the best reporters on the field,
Taking you through as it happened,
it's fast-paced, hard-hitting,
with investigations that
bringing in news that affects your life.
sport, entertainment, and business news, so you don't miss a thing.
Experience resourceful coverage was depth.
Every night.
Information is power, information is security, information is knowledge. On Labor Lens, we believe that working people around the world have real questions after all. They want to know how the world of work operates, what it means to the employer of labor, how policies affect workers in the workplace. On Labor Lens, I ensure we engage effectively the organized labor, organized private sector, and government to get out of them information workers are in need of. I am Sharon Ijason, asking questions that make you get sense of the workplace.
There is always more to a story than the scrimmage line. The part of a story that is not told casts a shadow. It's like the part of an object that is not reached by light. On TVC News, I'm able to explore the many angles there are to a story, talking to stakeholders, asking the difficult questions, and digging for facts. I believe the viewers are able to make a better decision if they're well informed and understand not just a part, but the complete story. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Voted as the best TV station of the year, TVC News breaks into the core of every event as they happen. Following all nationwide big and impactful stories, we tell the news from every perspective, covering every human angle. I am Veronica, bringing you the news you would want to watch.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weighing in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting, as the arts are meant to be.
Welcome back. So joining us on the show is a celebrated Nigerian actor, filmmaker, and playwright with an extensive career spanning over 3 decades. Known for his versatility and captivating performances, he has become one of Nollywood's most respected and enduring talents. Welcome with us, Mr. Bimbo.
In the building!
It feels good to be here.
It's really good to
have you.
Yeah.
You don't want to know?
Today,
You don't want to know when I started seeing you on TV.
don't make me
When
feel
I was a
old.
small somebody. welcome to the show. So before we go into what you're working on, we want to have a topic with you. It's a pleasure and a privilege to have an elder, an abalagba, a male somebody here with us to enlighten us on marriage issues. So we're going to drill you today. You ready? Are you ready for us?
I don't know. I missed 4 women.
So somebody has said online that when men are praying for a wife, they are praying for a good woman. When women are praying for a husband, they are praying for a rich man. And we're going to be asking, what are your thoughts on this? They went ahead to say that, for women, they calculate a lot of things. They calculate security. Will he be able to take care of me? Will he be able to feed me? Would I be happy with him? But for a man just wants somebody that will give them peace. And I'm asking, what do you think about this conversation?
What do I say?
Before I come to you,
Yes.
I'd like to hear some of the ladies first.
Huh.
I'll give you time to sit down.
Let's take Gary first.
I'm trying to recover.
From what? Nima, what do you think about this topic?
Okay, for me, I think that everybody, male or female, a woman looking for a husband looking for a wife, have a list of things that they want from each other. I don't think that women love is just, when women love you is conditional. Or transactional, yes, transactional is the word. And I feel that also men, as much as they love you, it's based on some conditions. I mean, we are human beings, So beyond maybe your parents who birthed you and love you even before you show up, I don't think that there's anybody who's in any relationship that has not put down conditions and criteria to be able to be in a relationship with anyone. So for women who are looking for rich men, I think that person was being unfair, because you just a certain group of women who are asking for rich men. There's some women that are asking for good men, simple and short, and there's some men that are asking for beautiful women. They're asking for women who have certain careers. They're asking for women who are tall or short or a certain color of skin. So we all have different things and conditions that we want, in order to have a relationship with someone. So for me, that premise, is a bit flawed. It's a bit flawed. Men generally may not ask for a rich woman, because as we know in our society, men are the breadwinners. They are the main earners,
Before.
And we also know that, generally, and we also know that men in relationship want to be the provider and take care of the wife. That is something that they hope they can bring into any relationship. Most men are not looking for someone who will come and take care of them. They're not looking to be a princess for anybody, If they get their pride from providing for a woman. But also, I know that men boast about their women if she has exceptional good looks or some cooking skills, things like that. So everybody wants something from someone. Exactly. Women, yes, a lot of women, we want we want wealth, but we don't want it in abuse. So a woman may want a rich man, but he also has to be good. It's not necessarily the first thing on that woman's list. Is he a good person? Is he a kind person? Is he someone that can support my dreams as well? Is he someone that will be a good father to my children? So we all have conditions and criteria.
Okay, let me come to you, sir. What are your thoughts on that?
One of my thoughts. You see, I think first off, I think motivational speakers and and pastors and religious people have totally warped our lives out of sync. Because they're the ones who tell you have to put a value to
What is being on the table.
put a value to that. And when I was going to get married, in the first place, I was not going to get married at all.
Why?
I'd seen a bit too much before then. And I did not want all of that drama in my life at that point. And then I met my wife and I changed my mind.
I love that.
You know, yeah. Otherwise, I would be single. You know,
Would you have kids?
maybe, yes. You know, so you know it's become. Somebody said it's transactional now. People are signing prenups. The people are. It's become so mercantile, so mercenary. People want to. Why would you? Beyond the good feeling of peace, of togetherness, of companionship, and so on. Why are you expecting to gain? I think that word in relationships is extremely banal. You know.
But what if you don't gain? So I think many of us, or many people, I'm not in that situation, because of the experiences they've had, or experiences of other people around them,
Right.
and they've seen how people have given of everything, their life, their years, time, resources, and at the end of the day, it doesn't work out. And it seems like one person on the end of the stick is receiving the basbos and the bad hits.
Yeah.
And in getting into another relationship, you now realize, okay, I have to do this different. I have to put my needs forward. I have to put my wants. I have to love, but not unconditional anymore. And that is where society has taken to. Is it wrong for people to actually know what they are getting into it for and what they expect out of even the marriage relationship?
It's not wrong to have expectations.
Okay.
Let's be clear about that. However, have you tried to relocate mentally away from the city? Yeah, and go back where we all came from. All these things are not there. Your marriage age, they counsel you, they help you look for someone, or if you bring someone, they do the investigation and counsel you. This is not right, because this exists in their family, that exists in their character, and so on. And you get married, you carry on with life. Nobody is putting you under any pressure. These things we're talking about are entirely urban. And we cannot use our urban life to judge the rest of humanity. Yeah. And I think that is where it is.
So you're a man after my own heart. You just
With a few sweet words, they are finishing.
but you know that's how and people want what they want, as you said, Mariam. In those days, before we became so materialistic, a man wanted security, basic.
That's it. And the man wants peace.
A man wants peace, basic.
Respect.
The woman stays basically doing that, and the man ensures, oh, she does this for me, I do that, and it's both of them, you know, rubbing on, caring for each other. That's love, that's marriage. But we're here now, it's so materialistic. If you don't look for money, your friend will rub it in your face, you think you didn't do well.
Yeah.
Everybody's now confused about what exactly you need to do to have a good life. It's when we are now in our 60s. Like, that you will not be realizing you are just pursuing, running around like a rat tied to the meat he was running after. And then you now want that peace of mind at the end of the day. So when I saw this message, I was like, in the days of our fathers, this didn't matter. What women wanted was a place where they could, you know, have their kids, be peaceful. It didn't matter whether he had it all. They just wanted to be sure that there was no hungry days. Their kids were well raised. You know, people knew what life was about. But now, if you feed, you eat 3 square meal in your house, you didn't knock on your neighbor's door for salt, you don't consider that peace of mind until you have borrowed money and you have done big things. You must make noise. You know, you must show off. You must loud it up. Or people, it's a social media world. The other day, Omoni was here, and she was saying she's bothered that she has to dance and promote her movie before she can sell. Before you just have to shoot a movie, put it in the cinema, and that's it. Now you have to do the TikTok, you have to do it all. You know, and that's why Tiwa would say what she said. It's a world of materialism.
Yeah.
You know, these things didn't matter in the past. You just want peace of mind, a good person to call your partner, to grow old with, to have kids so that you won't embarrass yourself with. That's all. That's like what life was about. But thank you for expressing it just the way I wanted you.
I really don't know. You know, because I have reached the age where it's not about what you can give me. It is about how we relate as human beings. Can we stay together without... Look, my partner and I, we hardly fight. We hardly quarrel. If I offend you...
Because you're partners and not husband and wife?
So that was going to be my next point. Is it because we are partners and we are not... You have not put that thing on your finger to say...
You have options.
I'm the owner.
Yeah.
So
I own you, you own me.
Expectations are different.
Yeah, so when we now start to expect, because I know of a couple who were together for a long time, and the day they got married was the day
They scattered.
Everything, yes. Yes.
You know? So, and with my partner, I love the way we are. I think that the day we say, let's get married, is the day we will confuse each other.
Kind of confusion.
You know what I was thinking?
Yeah, it's, you know, hers is extremely peculiar. But again, I think it's what fits, what suits everyone, really. If you know yourself and you know the desires you have, you know the trajectory you want to travel in life, don't lie to yourself to please society. Don't. Because the moment you make that decision to, what will people say? Let me do this, therefore, you're failed. Even that trajectory becomes warped at the end of the day. You can't travel it, you know. So if it suits you to live like that, please, I'm not going to be the one to say, you have failed because you have not married. You have failed because you have not had children. Till people are going to church and all kinds of strange places now to look for children, as if man can manufacture children. You know? People leave work 11 a.m., 12 a.m. One pastor or one imam or somebody somewhere says he's holding a special prayer session, and people are leaving work, earning to go and pray.
Can I ask you this question?
Yes.
I have this friend who is a beautiful human being inside and out, and she's not married. Does that make her less of
a human being?
She has not found the right person.
But she's not looking for money,
but people will look at her and say she has failed as a human being because she hasn't married. And it starts to eat up with, especially women. Men can ride through it. Women cannot. How would you advise that kind of woman?
You see, there is something beyond even the question of marriage. I think one of the biggest issues that we have as human beings, especially around us here, you know, is we tend to listen too much to the wrong things. Yeah. Yes, you know. And I tell my kids, I tell my wife as well, I say, look, while you're busy minding what people are saying, they are progressing.
Oh, wow.
So you will give your life to things that are not profiting you, that are not moving you forward. So you're beginning to tailor your life to answer those questions they are asking of you. You listen too much, you will hear dross as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You hear what?
No.
Dross.
So I was, just referring to what you had said earlier about, urban issues, really, this materialism.
Yeah.
And I was just remembering when we were growing up, the sort of stories we used to hear would be stories of a girl who would prefer to marry this poor teacher or a poor farmer, and there's a rich man that her family wants her to be with instead. Those were the stories that we grew up on.
Yeah.
And it was to say that sometimes it's better to go with a man of integrity, a responsible person who didn't have a lot of money. So this wanting to marry a rich man is a manufactured phenomenon, if I can put it that way. It's a new thing
where people have looked at that story and think, eh, you end up with a poor man and it still breaks your heart. But traditionally, I think naturally women look to responsible men or men that they connect with on some intellectual or emotional level. So those stories will be of a younger man who, you know, was more their age mate, who told stories that they enjoyed, but this very rich man that she had nothing in common with. So really what I'm saying is, you are right that a lot of our issues, especially when it comes to finding a partner, are not issues that should matter. It's because we have put materialistic things ahead of what should matter.
Else.
So you are a woman, you haven't gotten married, and when someone sits with you to talk to you about it, they find that it's because you're not looking for just a good man or a kind man or a man that will be your partner. You're hoping that he must drive his own car. I've heard people say he must drive his own car and the car must not be Tokumbo. It must be new. Some people have used that. That is one of their conditions. He must live on the island, not on the mainland. You know, those are things. And you're talking to women in their 30s or 40s, and these are the things that they want. You know, so really now when we look at some people who have not gone ahead to get married, what really is it? Is it really about them as people or just their fantasies?
They go and marry rich men, then they end up with Ibank.
You know what she's talking about. So I wanted to talk about you saying, you know, you almost didn't want to get married until you met your wife.
Yes.
Were there any things, anything that you saw in society, or did you see marriages that didn't work?
Oh, I saw plenty of marriages.
Was there anything particularly that discouraged the idea of marriage for a while?
It was, I guess it was not one thing. It was a potpourri of the different things that were happening with people and around people. Yeah. The way people were intervening, butting into those relationships and all that. I couldn't imagine myself at that time living like that. I couldn't. So I thought the easy way out.
So of course we have to ask the question, what was it about her that changed your mind?
Ah, yes. She's a feisty woman, by the way.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah, she's feisty, and she's very smart as well. Very smart. And I like people who are
smart.
Who are intellectually bent. You know, I like that. So I mean, it was a first attraction for me.
Love at first sight?
Not really.
Attraction at first sight.
And then the love came. But you know we have to talk about other things, not just the relationship talk. So let's move on now to you as an actor, as a veteran.
You see, every time they say veteran,
you're not.
You think of yourself as a soldier.
Of World War II soldier.
From the days of checkmate
Yeah.
to now, you have been consistent in the industry.
Yeah.
Tell us how it's been for you over these years and some of the changes that you're happy about in Nollywood.
For myself, I'm just glad that I'm here. You know, I'm just glad that I'm here. I will have a challenge imagining myself a vegetable at home, not being able to do the things that I love to do, or I suddenly lost the skill, and there are better people on the block now, but so many that people look past me to them. You know, it would have been devastating for me. Yes, so I'm quite glad that I'm here.
And you're still very relevant.
So,
Yes, again, maybe the word you're expecting me to say is grace. Of God.
But it's great.
But that's also become cliche.
Yeah.
You know, yes,
True.
you know, because it will be an admixture. Grace, yes, but also hard work.
Hard work, consistent.
Yes,
Excellent.
and, you know, constantly trying in little ways to better my craft.
What does it, I'm sorry, I have to use the veteran word. What does a veteran need to prove? Like, what hard work Does he need constant input in place? We already know you. They know your name. They know your work. So really, you should just chill.
It doesn't work like that.
Why is it important for you to?
Because we also have a cliche in the business. You're only as good as your last job.
True.
If fresh challenge comes, the different characters you have to play, they're not working on a plateau. There are all kinds of cadences. Yes, so you have to go to those places where those characters live, and that is the work.
Yeah.
Okay,
So let's call for a clip, just a short clip, and then we come back to the conversation.
I hope it's not one of
Get
those
away.
ones where I'm old.
I don't know.
I don't know what the producers are young now.
Okay, we can take Nima while they get.
So I particularly love the fact that I've seen you in different classes of the Nollywood where they speak English, and I've seen you in the Yoruba movies, and each language command is top notch. I saw.
Thank you.
Which one was more than that one? Inla.
Ayla, yes.
I saw that, and Inla was something that was epic. It was typical.
And God.
This Baba Sef, he doesn't have any place. Let's talk about the training that got you here.
Yeah.
What sort of training did you have to go through before you decided this was a part of career that you wanted to?
Okay. How did it start for me? I started as a DJ.
Okay.
Imagine. I'm sure.
And then I went into broadcast.
Okay.
Yes.
That explains it.
Right. I worked as a broadcaster, and my life changed when I walked into the control room of OGTV back then. It was brand new, the finest studio in the whole of Nigeria at that time. It was, yes. And there was this Ghanaian, Ebo Eskin, who was sitting, as far as I was concerned, he was a magician. He was punching all those buttons, lights everywhere, screens and so on. Transmission director, everything on cue. I said, no, I have to be a director.
Wow.
Yeah, so when the chance came, I went to school. I wanted to be a director, but all I could get was stage directing.
Okay.
Yes, directing for stage. And to be a stage director, I tell people, by the way, that I studied under Olarotimi. And then I said, second thought, I say unicorns.
Oh, wow.
But it was, because the man had such an impact on those of us that trained under him. Yeah.
So because of time,
I just wanted to ask, do you still have to audition for roles?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes,
How dare they?
No, but it's people ask you to come in for a read.
Yeah, read.
For a read, you go there, you read. If they want you, so it will be a closed reading. It won't be just everybody.
That's your only
You're too like, and Barry Bonds. I'm cool.
So what are you working on right now?
Okay, I am a part of my company is a part of the plays that are playing in the Lagos International Theatre Festival.
Okay.
And it is called The Call.
Okay, I saw you.
The Call?
Yes, The Call.
Okay.
It's an evangelist
Ah.
who works in a lounge.
Okay.
Well,
And he doesn't
He's
like.
going right into the live
because he couldn't get a job, not of her free will. Yeah, he couldn't get a job.
Yeah. Do we have a clip ready? Just something small.
It's not ready. Can I ask a personal question? to ask?
Yes,
Because
personal.
Yes.
Okay, you scared me.
I just noticed that a lot of these new Nollywood actors have money. And I don't know you to your finances, but you don't strike me as one of those money, Range Rover, Kinikon. Is there a reason?
Number one, I like a humble life, a realistic life.
Okay.
Yes. If I can go to the fish market, and I go, by the way, if I can go to the fish market to buy fresh fish for myself, if that is what I want to eat, I feel rich.
Yeah.
That's enough for you.
That's enough for me.
enough for you. Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's take the clip
Yeah.
because we have to go.
Oh, time.
The Lagos International Theatre Festival is here. 25 plays, 4 venues, 3 days, from the 15th to the 17th of November 24. Come and celebrate theater with us at Terra Culture, Musan Center, Glover Hall, and the University of Lagos. Tickets available at terraculture.com. Powered by Terra Culture.
When is the showing?
Yeah, thank you. We're showing, though the festival is starting on the 15th. Yes.
Okay, of this month.
Runs until 17th.
Okay.
But we're showing at Ajib Hall,
Okay.
Musan at Konekon, 16th and 17th at 5:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it free to register? How do people get involved?
You
Have
can
to buy
just
tickets?
buy tickets. Just go to the website, the Lagos International Theatre Festival website,
Okay.
and look for the call because there are like
Several.
5 plays.
Oh,
Yes.
that will be playing. So did you
five.
direct it? Are you part of directors or you just
No,
act
I
it?
wrote it.
Oh.
I wrote it, and I am producing it.
Oh.
I have somebody else directing it.
Oh,
Can I audition you now?
amazing.
Let me give you a role now.
Okay.
No, you will go and play all the roles
My
inside.
head.
Oh yeah. So that you do a monologue, maybe.
Act like a rich daddy.
That's, yeah, I mean,
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
very interesting with like Hollywood actors, they can tell you the sort of fees that they get. But with our actors, I don't know. So they'll say, oh, if a Brad Pitt is going to be in your movie, it'll be millions of so dollars. If someone else that maybe not as popular, this is the range of fees that they get. Do we have that with you, or it's just dependent on every job? And is that better, or is it the one that the Hollywood has, which is how popular you are, how long you've been in the industry, that affects how much you get paid?
it's a mixture of all of those things.
Okay.
The experience you have counts. It suggests to whoever wants to employ you what kind of fee you might command. And it's also not as if there is a fixed rate. Yeah, it fluctuates. Your friend can call you, come and help me with this job.
Yeah.
Yes,
You don't have to charge so much.
exactly.
And so you cannot be announcing the fee. So I
Yeah.
I produced at the time and I called one veteran actor
Yeah.
and then he warned me, I'm just going to help you. Don't go outside announcing you paid me so and
much,
so because
yeah.
that may drop, how other people
Exactly,
want it.
yes.
So I don't think we've gotten to that level where we can start announcing how much. we earn.
Yes, and how
so I'm
much
really
is
not
it
earning
anyway?
that much, yeah.
How much is it anyway?
Yeah.
YK's question about people riding Range Rover and living in mansions in Ikoyi and so on. I think it's absolutely fake.
Okay.
Yeah, there is
But
no
other businesses?
actor in Nigeria that would say that he can buy or she can buy a Range Rover from artist fees alone. Yeah.
Thank you so much for
And you didn't
being on the
you let
show
him take up YK's audition.
with us. We have to go,
No.
Auntie.
YK, I know where to catch YK.
We have to go with this. Speaking with Bimbo Manuel, a veteran actor. Thank you so much for sharing your wealth of knowledge
Thank you.
in
Thank
the
you for having me.
topic that we've raised today about relationships and everything. I learned quite a few things. You say you should not lie to yourself to please society because you will not be able to sustain that. You shouldn't listen too much to the wrong things as well.
Yeah.
You can hear things you're not supposed to hear. And I would like to say thank you. But we have an announcement. Greater New Hope Charities. We'd like to thank everyone that came out for our charity mission. They are saying thank you for those who came out to collect what they had to share. And that's all we can take on today's show. So see you again tomorrow. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye now.
Ticket.
for all the football you want, starting from 5,100 naira per month.
The following is a paid presentation by ShopX TV. At ShopX TV, our customers are the heart of everything we do. As a special thank you for your continued support, we are offering our customers 10% off on selected products from now till November 15th. That's right, shop now and save big on some of your favorite items while stock lasts. Don't miss out on this opportunity to grab amazing products at unbelievable prices. First is our amazing 4-in-1 CookX blender. It's a food processor, a grinder, a blender, and a juicer all in one. The CookX 4-in-1 blender comes with 3 versatile cup sizes, each craft